Now, in this question, we have nitrogen and hydrogen, and they're going to react together to form ammonium, and that's going to be in this step right here. And this step has this NH3 here that's going to be formed. This is the ammonium, and it's going to go on to the second step over here, and it's going to combine with O2 right here, this oxygen, and that's going to form this nitric acid right here, this HNO3, and it's going to also form this H2O as a gas. And the question is, what is going to be this net chemical equation? And what they mean by this net chemical equation, they mean if we were to take these two different steps of this reaction process and combine them into just one reaction, what would that reaction look like? And the way we're going to do that is we're going to take this first reaction right here, and I'm going to list it out right here. So we have this N2, and it's going to be a gas, and that's going to combine with this 3H2 gas, and that's going to form this 2NH3 here. So I'm going to write down 2NH3 as a gas. And then the second step, this NH3 here actually goes over here to form this, to react with this O2 here. And so we're going to have this NH3 gas, and that's going to combine with this 2O2 gas here. And then that's going to produce this HNO3 as a gas, and it's also going to produce this H2O as a gas. And what we're going to do is we want to take these two different chemical equations and we want to add them up. And when we add these up, that's going to be this net chemical equation. And we have to be careful though, because this right here says what is the net chemical equation, and the net chemical equation does not have any intermediates. And what an intermediate is, it's a chemical that's produced in one step, like this NH3 there, and it's also used up in a second step over here. And so this would be an intermediate. So I'm going to write down intermediate. And we don't want to include the intermediate as part of this net right here. And so what we would normally do is say, okay, we got NH3 here, and we have NH3 over here. They're on opposite sides, so they're going to cancel out. But I have one there and have two there, so I can only cancel out one over here, and so I actually only have one left over here. So normally we would just take this one NH3 there, and it would go as a product as the overall reaction. But we don't want just any overall reaction. We want to get this net chemical equation, so we don't want to have any intermediates on the bottom right here. And so what we have to do is we have to multiply this entire reaction right here by a 2, and what that will do is it will do 2 times this 1 there, and so I would get a 2 here, and now this right here cancel out with all these right here. So then when we go to add these up, we're not going to have any intermediates. And so I can't just do this times 2 here. I have to do everything times 2. So this 2 here would be a 4, because this 2 times that 2 there will be a 4 there. So we actually have 4 O2s there. And then this 2 times that 1 right there would be a 2 here. And so this 2 times that 1 over there would be a 2 there. So by putting this 2 right here, multiplying the entire chemical reaction, it actually changes the entire stoichiometry by a factor of 2. And that's what we need to do in order to cancel out this 2 NH3 there with this 2 NH3 there, so that we don't have any intermediates. And what we'll do for this next part is we're going to take this N2 here as a gas, and the reason why I just put it N2 there as a gas is because I have an N2 gas there. There's no other N2s on this reactant side, and it's not on this product side over there, so it's just going to carry down like this. And then we're going to take that and it's going to combine with this H2 there, and so I'm going to put that we got 3H2, and that's going to be a gas there. And then it's also going to combine with this 4O2 there, so I'm going to write down we got 4O2 as a gas there, and then that's going to go ahead and produce what's over here. We have this, and then we have this right here, and so we got this 2HNO3 as a gas there, and then we also have 2H2O, and that's going to be a gas there. And so this would be the answer to this question right here.